I'm sorry. I'm gonna release. I'm gonna take my fangs out of it. I'm gonna set it down. I'm gonna cut it in little bits.
Okay, I think that it would be Dex and Melee, right?
I think Dex and Melee are Dex and Melee is probably the better choice.
There, Dex and Melee.
If you're gonna roll that, should you roll that though? I feel like that's taken IRL rolling to a new extreme. Like you roll a 1 and you're like, oh, there goes my hand.
You are anything but you are in the WADs.
Wow.
So mages.
That's segregation.
Apparently, we are OTP.
Yes, completely OTP.
A one-time password.
Yes.
Y'all unlock shit. I love it.
Not even going there. Not even going there. Venezuela, Spain. Now we're wanting to know what country. What country?
Stop helping!
What country says you represent?
You know, if you laugh this hard, your heart might stop. You need to stop immediately. Smalls, are you okay? Do you need a minute? Okay.
Is Cujo. Your job is to attack anybody outside of our coterie that comes in the warehouse without us. Can you handle that?
I don't eat pussy.
And it will.
And he doesn't have a shade fan because
he still has a
I tried to fucking keep it in. I'm sorry, guys. I didn't think about it until I said it.
Yes, he does eat cock.
That's right. Whip it out. Yeah.
Yeah, that's the stuff. I digress.
She's gonna like keep track of that timing and pull out her phone and see the text from Gabe finally that says, where are you, mommy dearest? The baby wants a puppy and daddy just can't deal with this nonsense anymore.
Shit's getting weird, yo.
Oh Lord, Artemis, it's Gabe. Can you hear me?
You're on speakerphone.
Yes, apparently.
Artemis, darling, listen. I had to cut your brother up to save him. He will be fine. I just need to put him back together. You can be pissed at me later, but right now we have to find a puppy.
You're like the puppy. You don't even have that capability, do you? Did you eat one?
No, but that's beside the point. Anyway, look.
What?
how did Artemis become the babysitter? What the hell?
That's the way it's always been.
You like the puppy, right? We have to go find the puppy.
You like the puppy?
The puppy's the only decent one out of you guys.
Wait a minute. You found William. You C3PO'd my brother.
He was already
going to Chewbacca.
He was already C3. I just PO'd.
Junie, how active is this dog?
Oh, this dog is loving it. He's just like, oh my god, she's watching me. She's taking me close. Ah, I got attention. Somebody likes me now. Oh my god, you're the best person ever.
The dog's out of the tub. Heads up, incoming.
Oh, this first place.
We should actually get you used to that. We should get you stabbed more often. Like little stabs.
No.
Yeah.
I'm learning in this game you just never trust anybody.
Right? That is rule one.
Especially not coterie members named Ed.
Thankfully, I'm a Frank.
Oh no, you're technically
really?
Edward.
I'm technically an Edward.
Edward.
I'm protected against the stupid.
You are the stupid at this point.
Yeah, you keep all the stupid inside. That's how the ward works. It doesn't keep the stupid out, it keeps the stupid in.
Locked up my SARS. What more do you want from me?
All of it. Okay.
I wasn't in the box.
So give me a 50,000.
Okay, so I'm flush right now. I'm good for
So with
probably a week or 3.
Not wrong.
Well, with the way people keep leaving the water on when they take goddamn showers, I'd have to pay for that.
I just like to smell pretty, alright?
Fucking Gabe.
Yeah, poor Tony.
So Tony,
I'll buy him help. It'll be a nice mestizo boy by the name of Gabriel. It'll be fine.
Wait a minute.
You can't have him. We need him.
If You can get the bacon bits. They're amazing.
no, put the dice in the oven.
No dice in oven.
No, they're not cookies. They are not cookies. You know, pick them up.
However, if you ever want cookies that don't like dice.
No. I think we should go to a short break.
No, we're fine. We're just not baking something again. The Batmobile was bad enough.
Can we get this clipped, please?
Because
Joe.
you are fine. I am not.
Space Cat, did Judy forget to give Nerdy a safe word? Yes, she did. She forgot it was pineapple.
Got some, like, it's fine.
And then from then on, Aurora found out that her puppy isn't a puppy; it's a chimera.
Technically, still a puppy.
But a chimera, she doesn't understand.
It is the dream version of a puppy.
Hashtag forever puppy, which she named
Pretty
Bemmy.
much.
Yeah.
Yep.
Hi everyone, thank you so much for hanging with us during the break. Comcast has been a bitch, so I have cut down on some. What is mine? I want to know what's mine. Is it mine?
The internet.
Yes, well, the internet's not mine, clearly. So I have turned around and had to kill out some stuff because at least we're in the green and our drop frames are dropping in percentages now. We're now to 23. So that's good. Hi! You eject, but there will be my fault. Wait, doesn't mean you will power now from Australia. I mean, that country's just...
Australia is fake.
Is it fake news? I just thought it was like, that kind of addition into, New Zealand.
No, Australia is fake. It doesn't exist.
No. So then, are they all Kiwis?
No, they're all actors.
Where?
Oh, somewhere in Texas.
Oh, yeah, that's fair.
I was thinking New Mexico and Arizona.
Yeah, there too. It's, a joint operation.
I mean, technically, Australia's just a small little country, isn't it? Out in the ocean, floating about.
I mean, a little bit smaller than Hawaii, right?
It has to be.
That's the story they tell you. But it doesn't exist. It really doesn't exist at all.
Okay, hashtag conspiracy theory. Where's Australia?
So then question, where does fairy bread come?
Berries. Clearly.
Yeah, you
Obviously,
take your...
it comes from the dreaming.
Yes, you harvest your fairies, okay? And then, you pop their heads off, and you hang them up by their feet on a clothesline while they dry out, okay?
Goblin run fast.
And then, once your fairies are dried out, you put them in a mill, and you grind them down into flour. And then you add, water, some yeast, a little bit of sugar. You mix it up really well. You let it sit on the counter for an hour. You punch it down. You fold it over again. You let it sit again. And then you pop it in the oven. And that's where fairy bread comes from.
Well, this has been educational.
Bobby's like, you're starring me, but goddamn it, if it doesn't get me, how dare you impute fairy bread? I mean, Bev, what do we know about fairy bread?
Everything I just told you.
Wow, really? So that's what you guys do in Australia, is you harvest fairies. The dreaming will never be the same again. What will Grunt say?
I feel like that's an honest answer for how to get fairy bread. I'm not saying it is the correct answer. I'm saying it is a correct answer.
And now he is riled up in Aussie. Oh my god. We shouldn't have this much fun with poor Australians, but we are having this much fun with poor Australians. So back to where we were at because of the stream and everything. So, alright, now that I have some clarification of what the fuck I just did, Eric's gonna try and rush him. And I know it's split second. No worries. Got you on that. He's going to rip the door off and try and block any more gunfire.
Well, the really cool thing about where he is that if he blocks my gunfire, there's a whole room full of guns on the other side of the door.
Yeah, but the best thing is that they're loyal to him, not you.
Oh.
And as he grabs the door and does that, he's just gonna yell out, "Open fire on the cowboy!" Now,
But didn't they leave because of Morgan convincing them they didn't need to be here?
that was
were
the
the
two
two
at the
outside.
side.
Oh, my
Now
bad.
what we're gonna do is
Uh-huh.
now we're gonna use voice of Hardestat so that they can all hear. And
Okay.
we're doing this again for the ones inside.
Hold on.
8 crit.
8 crit, gotcha. All right. I had to draw a diagram, so I know where the fuck you all are at.
Is there some sort of roll needed to resist that? I'm just asking because if I'm in the room hidden and you tell people to get the fuck out, do I have to resist that roll? Is that
Well,
like a
no.
command?
All it
It's
is
persuasion. So would you be persuaded by Morgan telling people that they
No.
don't need to be part of this and they should
I
leave?
didn't know. I didn't know if voice of Hardestat came with as part of like a dominate thing or something.
No.
like
Voice
it-
of Hardestat means that you can hear me even if you've got, a short-barreled assault rifle blasting away in your hands.
Yeah,
Good to know. Okay.
It's just a 1 lore sheet ability that says you are able to make yourself heard no matter what.
Meanwhile, the squirrel failed a stupid roll and is now trying to eat the face of the guy that has the door.
Okay, well, first you guys got to get into the door. So you guys are you've gone into the store, into the bookstore.
Mm-hmm.
And you've got, from what I've written down here, you have 6 guys right there. He's going to do a voice of Hardestat. Now I've got to make rolls because people and questions and why and who's loyal to who and who's got, blood bonds to who.
Got a blood bond to Morgan, and it's not fun sometimes, but there's a pocket to sleep in.
I have never abused that. Ever.
Didn't say who it wasn't fun for.
That's
Also, sometimes your coats could get washed more often. Just throwing that out there.
Okay, 1 out of the 6 leaves because they're rolling a little higher.
okay.
And some have gotten crits. And 1 out of the 4 leaves as well. So,
Can I see the guy who's yelling to open on the cowboy?
no, he is in
Okay.
the other room still. But he ripped the door and held that. So, he's told people to open fire. You guys have walked in, and you're in the back. Here we go. Because words and pictures. So, this is the warehouse.
Mm-hmm.
Anita, Eric, Mordecai. Then the
Mordecai's not there anymore. Mordecai used a split second to move himself in between the guy and her.
I understand that. I'm just saying where you were when I made this out.
Oh, okay.
Okay? So, he was here now. Mordecai's somewhere around there. Then there's 3 guys here now. There was 6 and now 5 people. And the group's right here. Just entering in. I know. My map is fantastic.
I have a question.
It's serviceable. That's the important bit.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Who's Mordecai?
I can't say words, and you're lucky
I
I remember
thought
his
you were
name.
Malachi.
Oh, yeah, Malachi. You're right. You're right. You're right.
This hole with gun.
So anyway,
guns.
Hang on.
Technically 3, but he's only got 2
Listen,
hands.
Tommy never got the memo, so Tommy's still calling him Kyle.
That's fair.
so there are 5 guys that are getting ready to open fire and 3 that are not.
There are 5 guys where you're at. Guns are out, cocking up. The
Okay.
3 that are right there, they have their guns already out. And they're going in to fire at Kyle or Mordecai or Roderick or Rob or CBJ. Take your pick of a name.
So all 8 of the ones that are still there are hostiles, as far as we're concerned.
Yes.
Cool.
Because you're going to do a thing.
I mean, yeah. So for an 8 on a called shot to remove an arm,
Are you disarming again?
You could have beat up on
you're
her
the
with
one who
another
told me
fucker.
to be a member of the CAM. So CAM does not kill right off the bat. They, have to follow the rules.
That's Six tradition.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah. You know,
You're
weirdly,
gonna hit
like,
a fucker with another
you're,
fucker.
yeah, you're not allowed to destroy people, but when you're talking about kindred, it's amazing how far you can go against them without destroying them. It's
I thought genies couldn't kill. You'd be surprised what you can live through.
yeah.
Okay, mental note. So, I'm going to need to know where the split section, blah, 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 blah. Where the fuck is you? Where are you, Rob? Where the hell is your
Okay, so-
character?
Put Malachi in between the guy that broke off the door and Anita, closer to Anita, because the
Got you. Okay.
so, I mean, this also has the advantage of putting him in a place where, nowhere near as many people with guns on the other side of the door can see him.
This is fair because they're going to now go to the door.
Yep.
Okay.
Oh, look, they're getting funneled.
Mm-hmm. And,
Putting the fun in funneling.
you're not wrong. So we're gonna mix this action up a bit. So Charles, you're you're going to take off an arm.
Mm-hmm.
And that was an 8
One
crit?
that's holding a gun.
Yes. Go ahead. Give me a roll.
I did. It was an 8.
Got you. Cool. Okay, cool. What are you next doing, Tommy? You did take off the arm.
Well, since Tommy is sneaking,
Mm-hmm.
he would like to. Yeah, he's just gonna do what he normally does and sneak up behind a motherfucker and try to rip his heart out. In his bare hands.
Okay. Roll it.
Cool.
Tommy's just Temple of Dooming someone.
I mean, you're not wrong.
Yep.
Tenari, what are you doing?
Trying to eat somebody's face.
God, how did I roll so low? I'm willpowering that shit.
Dex and athletics, please, to get onto somebody's face, please. You right.
So many dice and I rolled pretty low.
Can I assist and have Morgan toss her at someone's face?
Oh, sure. I'll go for it.
Yay.
Strength
add
it.
a die.
Fastball special.
Mm-hmm.
Oh hell no. We rouse this. No.
Crit 11.
I'm sorry, strength and what?
I just want to take this moment that you took a crit 11 to rip somebody's heart out.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Okay.
It's a hell of a breakup.
Listen, he's talking about Cam's play nice and disarm first. No. Not this Cam. Not this Cam. Cam in heavy
Disarm or
quotation
disarm?
marks.
I mean,
Okay.
you're the seneschal and your prince is out of town. You're kind of in charge.
I know. Tommy's setting the bar, guys.
Yes, but Charles is not the seneschal or the marshal, so he doesn't take that stuff into his own hands.
All
If
right.
they start killing people, then he'll be like, "Oh, okay, that's what we're doing then."
Okay. Oh boy, here I go, murdering again.
Yeah.
Once again, what part of 100-year-old mob enforcer?
Listen, you're following a 300-plus-year-old garbage man, so go for it.
Okay, so now that we're got the garbage man and the mob enforcer on, all right, you get your hand into their body cavity and you're going to be going for the heart.
Mhm.
They are going to protest on this.
That's fine. Have that.
Oh shit!
They are?
Yeah.
Oh. Oh.
I mean, yeah.
Well, that's
They
an
should just
interesting.
let it happen.
I guess they're not into that.
What? You mean they don't just want to lose their... Like, come on. Like, where's the fun in that?
I thought we didn't kink shame.
Right.
It's we.
I will
Also,
hella king shame.
Listen, do they know who I am? I am the seneschal. Okay, if I want their heart out.
They know who you are. You're the druggie who doesn't want to be in charge.
Listen, I'm not saying that the meth had something to do with my life choices, okay? But the meth had something to do with my life choices.
The meth
It's true,
hand.
Tommy is on meth, so this all tracks.
Yes, it does, and he's just going, nah, bitch. Your hand does go and force its way into the body cavity. You just, with the crit, you knew you would go underneath the rib cage instead of trying to go through the rib cage.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that's going on. Kyle.
Malachi.
Malachi.
Malachio.
CBJ. Zoe ripped the door off to use as a shield.
Uh-huh.
And you can hear the guys running towards the door.
Well, if one guy is using the door as a shield, that means he's not trying to attack me with with his door shield,
Correct.
which leaves me free to shoot the people coming in through the door.
Being that he's using the shield, he ripped out the door, put it in front of the door.
Oh.
Put it,
So he's shielding them and everybody there. Cool. So, okay. I'm going to rapid reflexes to reload the couple of shots that I sent off.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to blink to a more advantageous angle, which then lets me still take another action. And then I'm going to unerring aim again.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay.
Like, celerity's dumb. Like it's more balanced than it was in previous editions. Where it's like we're doing this at.
Point out the coterie told me that using celerity for knitting was abusing the power. What the hell was wrong with you people?
No, like
That's what it's for.
that's a clever use of the power. Like I can make so much money with this.
I can make an entire knitted zoot suit.
I hate the words that come out of your mouth.
I don't know. I think we could crochet a zoot suit.
Sweet God. Oh God, has nothing to do with these ideas.
What? I mean, just think of it this way: the Count in a crocheted zoot suit in green.
The Count wouldn't care, because I don't know if you noticed, but it doesn't matter what he actually wears. He always looks the same.
Yes, this is fair. Yeah, you're right.
So, would you mind if I commit to emptying all 6 rounds from each of my revolvers to get one extra die?
So who are you unerring aiming?
I am unerring aiming the first dumbass that comes through this door. Because I blinked to a better angle so that the shield wasn't blocking my shots.
Okay, I'll allow it. Mm-hmm.
Sweet Jesus, we're going with murder today, huh? Okay. 4, 8, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19.
Mm-hmm.
Plus 3 for the damage turns it into 22. We're having it to 11.
Oh, great. That's fantastic.
Uh-huh.
So I'm going to say at least one ag. Oh, that sucks.
I mean, the fact that it starts off as superficial is also kind of important because it puts him a lot closer to torpor even from superficial damage.
Oh, yeah. Absolutely.
Yeah.
And the first guy just kind of goes like any other stormtrooper, just down.
Yeah.
Eric's going to grab the one.
The point of... Is he stiff or is he just bleeding?
He's bleeding.
Oh, okay. So dude brought mortals to a celerity fight. Awesome.
Kind of, sort of, yeah. There are some that were mortals. Actually, I think that's a goal. But that's fine.
I mean, when you get turned into that much Swiss cheese, I'm not sure it matters terribly.
It doesn't, and what Eric's going to do is realize this, go, fuck, grab the next door guy, pull him to the door, and he's gone. He's running out. While Charles has just taken... Gone. So he's going to run. You still got two people coming through the door. Charles, you've taken out one arm of one guy. He's going to turn around and try and shoot you.
Mm-hmm.
Are you going to be swinging a sword or are you going to be blocking?
No, Charles needs to know how to shoot him.
Okay. That works for me. Yeah, 11.
11?
Yeah.
Okay.
I know, you eat it.
So...
11, this is going to run down to what, 5 or 6? And then...
rounds down to... toughness takes it down to 6.
Mm-hmm.
And then it halves to 3.
Mm-hmm.
So he takes 3 superficial.
Oh, no. Tanara, you landed on somebody's face. I know, he's trying to smack you off.
Okay. Tile, right?
And he only hits you with a 3. Not terribly hard. He's not sure how to get you off his face.
Go bite his nose.
Alright.
The point was to eat his face.
Alright, fair enough.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5.
Yeah, you bite his nose because he's trying. It's hard to shoot a gun with a squirrel in your face.
Unless you want to shoot yourself.
Especially when you're taking aggravated damage because the squirrel has fangs and is biting your face.
Okay, Tommy. This guy's gonna be like, nah. And he's literally gonna try and do a side shoot into you.
Okay.
And he got
Would
a...
it be...
Mm-hmm.
Would there be like a dodge or like a...
You can dodge.
Dodge?
Mm-hmm. Well, you have to remember, your hands in his...
I'm arm deep in him, so...
Yeah. I mean, well, you know what? I'm going to say you're elbow deep in him because you're really trying to get that hurt.
So could I theoretically, like, spin with him, though?
If
he's trying to turn and shoot, I can turn him with him.
You can, but the thing is that he's already got, like, this thing. He knows where you're at.
Okay. So...
The gun can move. Have gun will pivot.
Eric is running out towards Morgan, yes?
Eric's run out of that place into the area where the 4 guys were at the moment. He's going to be making his way out, but he hasn't done that yet.
Okay, so he's still in the next room.
In the upper right room, yeah. We're gonna call that like the next, yeah.
So what would a dodge roll in this case be? Dex and athletics?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Okay.
You got it. So while they're rolling, what you doing?
I mean, Morgan's gonna take poorly to these people trying to shoot his coterie, and he's going to use soaring. So who's closer? Is Tommy closer or is totally legit Primogen guy. I'm sorry, a player just blanked on the name.
Oh, Charles?
Yeah, Charles. That's it.
You're all about the same equal length. You guys are all in like a line and just going towards it like a football team.
Okay.
And you really don't have to story leak to anyone. You just kind of move over.
Okay, well, he's gonna try and get behind someone and bite them.
Okay. Guys, biting is...
Preferably one of these two people who's trying to shoot a member of his coterie.
Okay, well then pick Charles or Asai.
Charles, because Charles was in trouble first, and I think Morgan would have noticed that and focused on it.
Okay. So
go ahead.
Bebby tried to... He worked away but came back to that. I don't know. I think Bammy missed the whole thing about Australia. I'm sorry. Yeah, you can totally...
Probably a good thing.
Yeah. So what you can do is you can definitely move over to Charles and give that guy a bite. No, I got the address. Oh, sorry. I don't know what you do and don't get. Australian stuff.
I think he came back to the kindred that Tommy had their hand in their chest trying to shoot Tommy off.
Oh, that's fair. That's fair. Yeah, I feel you.
I only rolled a 3 on that, by the way, so.
Okay. He does manage to get at least a couple shots off. But I'm assuming that you've got you have fortitude, correct?
No.
No? Oh.
I have lethal body and prowess.
Okay. Then just take 2 soup.
Okay.
Yes. Yeah.
So I rolled that bite attack,
Mm-hmm.
and I rolled my 300 dice.
Mm-hmm.
And 2 of them are a crit.
And you got what?
Messy crit gang.
Messy crits.
Mm-hmm.
Messy crit 8. Bite this guy.
What's your hunger
Which
at?
I know if... 3.
He's looking really tasty. Hunger compulsion.
Okay, well, I think realistically, like, Morgan would have just come up behind him, bit him on the back of the neck, and yeah, I mean, 3 hunger, messy crit,
Okay.
noms.
Keep going. Kyle, where you at?
Rapid reflexes to reload.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it's really amazing how many bullets you can throw at somebody in total combat when reloading takes a fraction of a second.
Okay. Are you gonna shoot the next guy that's coming through the door? Or are you gonna try and follow Eric?
Are they still coming through the door?
Well, he had grabbed the guy, the next guy, gave him the door, and pushed his way out.
Is this guy trying to actually shoot at me or Anita?
He is going to follow. He's going to follow orders and attempt to shoot. Because he doesn't know what he's doing.
I guess it's time to hop back on the murder train.
Okay. I mean, that seems valid.
Wait, you got off the murder train at some point?
I was prepared to hop off the murder train, okay?
Well, there's your problem.
I mean, the murder train never stops.
I was like, is there another option?
You can make dress molds.
Instead of murder?
Yes, you just pop their arms and legs off, and you stick a pole through them.
Is that lucrative?
I mean, everybody, every kink is somebody's thing. So.
I'm going to once again commit to unloading all 12 of my bullets on this one person for the extra dice.
Uh-huh. Oh, and, Bemi, it's Sai's Nosferatu that is elbow deep in a guy as they're trying to pull this heart from their body.
Tommy cast fist.
Tommy is fisting.
And what's the point of fisting if you're not going to go elbow deep? I'm just saying.
Especially after somebody's heart.
I successfully gnawed this guy's nose off because I'd like to change the subject now.
8,
I'm trying to eat.
9, 10.
And I'm telling you, trying to swallow while you guys are all making me laugh, it's really hard.
Oh, actually, I do want to point out something that I just thought about. That last guy,
Huh?
if he was a ghoul,
Mm-hmm.
he doesn't get the benefit of having that superficial damage.
I know, that's why he's on the floor bleeding.
Yeah, okay, that's fair. Yeah, so if this guy is also a ghoul, then on this unerring aim, we're at 4, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 16 superficial with, well, no, oh, it's not even superficial. It's ag for kine and ghouls, because guns are dangerous, yo.
Oh, yeah.
Don't play with them.
You see that guy just go down.
Yeah.
And being that DeRitten has fangs deep in somebody, while Charles has just taken and gotten hit.
Yeah, adding to the arm collection. Adding to the...
Right, so Charles is up now, right?
Yes.
So you said Eric came out and is trying to get away.
Eric has come out. Do you want to roll a wits and awareness to see if you can spot Eric?
Sure.
Okay, go for it.
I will do that. Got 4.
Yeah, you can. Well, you see that the situation up above has changed.
Mm-hmm.
2 guys are there. There's 1 guy at the door, and you see this guy running out.
Okay. Yeah. That's how we're gonna do this then.
His action is very much going to.
That was only one failure on 3 rouse checks.
Okay, because his action is to take a soaring leap and try and leap out as close to the doors and out of the store as possible.
Mm-hmm. Yep. So he leaps out, and the rest of you just see Charles lift his sword. And I would say, since Morgan is right there, you see him close his eyes. And then he is right where the guy landed. And Junie, would you say that 12 successes is enough to cut the guy's legs off at the knee?
Wow. Oh, that's good to me.
Yeah.
Yeah? Yeah?
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that's what happened.
Kyle, Charles, being the absolute worst people to be in combat with. The absolute worst.
That's a whole ass thing. Great. So you've cut his legs off.
Mm-hmm.
Sai! Please.
Up to under 3 now.
Sai, what are you doing?
Well, since my arm's like most of the way in his body, I guess I'm gonna keep trying to get it further up to his heart.
Strength and brawl.
That's not. I was gonna say, that's not technically a grapple though, right?
I mean,
if your arm is inside the other person, I think it is a form of grapple, yeah.
Go ahead.
Cool, then I'll add another 2 dice.
Yeah. To be a puppeteer, you have to roll grapple.
You're up in here, you gotta make sure that you are grabbing that organ, man.
Oh, fuck, okay. 2, 4, 6, 8, 5, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Double crit 15.
Not alcohol in my coffee.
I'm sorry, Tanara, you just reminded me of a time where we were being terrible in another game and Junie just looked at her mug and went, "Why is this tea? Why is this tea not alcohol? You disappoint me greatly, tea."
Ironically enough, I have iced tea in here.
And it is once again failing you by being not alcohol.
Only allowed to make my coffee so strong, damn it.
Next time I'm just gonna next time I'm just gonna make a Long Island iced tea, and I think that's the only time my tea will not disappoint me, especially with you guys.
Where's your inhaler?
Right here. I can't. It's not my inhaler when I can't swallow the right way because people are making me laugh. I may or may not have a swallow.
I feel the need to check, okay? You're welcome.
No problem. I just have a swallowing problem. This is fine.
What's that?
Yeah, Bemmy, can you clip that one for us?
Well, that's not my problem. I'm gonna go check on my children.
I can just see Bemmy going, right, you want me to do that? We all knew she had a swallowing problem years ago. What are you talking about? So, yes, with the legs being cleaved, Tommy now grabbing the heart, and I'm assuming with that amazing crit, you're... Yes, here. Tommy, carcass. He goes, oh! That's what I'm assuming, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you ripped that heart right out of that person. They do fall to their knees.
Cool. I have a heart now.
Yes, you do. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I mean, at Humanity 4, you need it.
You ain't wrong. Morgan, you're feeding. You're drinking. How much have you drank out of this person?
Well, about that. So I've got this bland vein, and I need to know if this person is triggering it, because that might affect what's happening.
Yeah, what's that kind of vein?
Refined palate.
And what's your refined palate?
He really, really cannot stomach the blood of a normal mortal.
Oh no. This is kindred.
Oh, good. He's at hunger 3.
Mm-hmm.
Well, he was at hunger 3. He's gonna probably slake 2 hunger and then get one of the chopsticks out of his jacket pocket and stake the person.
Okay. Give me a yeah, I'm gonna do strength and melee on that. To stake.
Okay.
Now we're going back up to Kyle. That third person's not. He doesn't have his gun anywhere in his hands. He's just looking at all this, going, "I don't know what the fuck I'm gonna do." He's I'm good.
Flat 3 to stake from behind. Well, I've already got them by the neck.
Wow, you're doing it from behind?
I came up behind him and bit him in the neck.
Why can't you just go from the front?
Because someone else was there. You can't take someone else's spot. You know, when there's already someone going in the front, you go from behind.
All right.
So you tried to stake him, but he does have his fortitude up. So you're going to have to try and stake him again.
So, Kyle is just going to snarl at this guy and use Dread Gaze. 'Cause this guy's clearly already here with an obvious vampire, and he clearly knows what's up, so I'm not worried about breaking the masquerade with this guy.
Yeah, no, he's like trying to leave.
Oh, great. I'm just going to speed that along with some Dread Gaze.
Yeah. Well, you guys are in combat with two other people just are starting to engage. Yeah, you see this guy just running out.
Well, I mean, I do need to roll for the exact effect, but if he's choosing to... But if he's just going to see that and just choose to run anyway, like, that's great.
Yeah, no. He already looks at you like, I'm gone.
Yep. You know, let me roll anyway. It could always bestial failing have some real fun.
Sure. Works for that. While that's going on, Charles, what are you doing?
You may or may not. How's he responding to getting his legs cut off?
He put out Daunt.
Okay.
He is trying to shoot you.
Oh, okay. He can shoot at Charles.
I mean, absolutely. I'm not worried about this. Hey man, he didn't. When one encounters Charles in a combat, they don't really know what to make of this. They have no idea. Charles is a thing that should not exist.
Actually, I need to check something.
2, 4.
Cool.
So, for the Dread Gaze, I got a 5 crit.
Oh yeah, this is
On a crit, he is compelled to flee the entire scene as fast as humanly possible.
Oh yeah, he's gone. He was the one with celerity and blinked. So what does a 14 crit do to Charles? And these are incendiary.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
You said a 14 crit?
14 crit.
Okay. I need to check something real quick. Make sure
Hey, Benjamin,
Okay.
more
So-
clips we can use, the better. Yes.
I am gonna dodge this one.
Okay. I mean,
Because
incendiary. It makes you snack crappily poppy inside.
Let's sucker barbecue.
Mm-hmm. Inside.
okay, so that's 4.
Okay.
So then Charles is going to convert 5 of that
Mm-hmm.
into superficial with Defy Bane.
Mm-hmm.
And okay. I don't think I can rouse that again, so that's just another 5 that I take on top of that. That
Mm-hmm.
is ag, correct?
Yes.
Okay. So let's see, that puts that. And then the superficial gets reduced down to 1 by toughness.
Mm-hmm.
So that's 5 ag and 1 superficial.
Okay.
So
Fortitude's the best, yo.
it is. It really is.
It's underestimated.
Especially with what I'm about to do.
Oh no.
Oh no. Here comes a consequence. Here comes a consequence.
And I pass the rouse check to activate prowess from pain.
Oh no.
And since Charles has taken 9 health levels of damage so far,
Oh Jesus.
that means his strength is now at 10 because it was roused. And his dexterity is at 7.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Sure. What's this gonna do?
Oh, Charles is mad now.
Oh, now he's mad.
Yeah, I mean, the rest was just business, but you kind of just, you know, put
You burned
incendiaries
his
into
suit.
him, and that burned his suit. Like, he's not happy about
Incendiaries
his
are
suit.
always personal.
Exactly.
What was that, Tenari? I didn't hear you.
Denari?
Parenting.
Oh, okay.
Ah.
So,
So,
give me a second.
so now he's upset.
Yeah, now he's upset, and now both arms of this guy are coming off.
Oh Jesus fuck. Okay. Yeah. That's gonna be a thing.
And that is... Sorry, 16 dice takes a minute.
You think? Oh god. Okay.
Okay, so that's a 14 messy crit.
Yeah. So all he's doing is taking off those arms.
Yeah, I'm just removing the guy's ability to fight back at this point.
Okay. Okay. Mm-hmm. This. Yeah. Yup. This is fine. So, the guy that was going to shoot at Charles. Oh yeah, this works. Okay. He just turns around, sees this, disengages, goes to pick him up, and goes and crashes right through the glass and runs out with his boss's body, disarmed and legless. The other guy's size literally took somebody's heart out. Once the other guy that happens to have a squirrel on his face is trying to get this fucker off, finally grabs Melody, kind of goes "Arr!" and just throws him. So I just need you to give me a death in athletics. And while his nose is bleeding,
face that I take with him.
He's got half of a nose left. And he's got these marks all over his face as he was trying to use feral weapons on you, but he couldn't get you, which really sucks.
So he was stabbing himself with his...
Yes! He wasn't a smart man.
Have you ever had a really long spider just land on your face without warning? That's probably how this went.
Yeah, absolutely. And he sees, you nail it. You land on Charles's head, do the whole power pose thing like Black Widow as a squirrel, if that was ever possible. I'd be here for that. And the other guy disengages and runs. You have down, I believe now, four or five people, and you see the other people running. The one has celerity, so he's pretty much gone. That one's just kind of running after him. They're not moving those.
Does he have split second or just blink?
He has split second too. He is 5 celerity.
Throwing glitter just to make a point.
What color glitter?
Multi.
So, Charles, you see a multicolor poof of glitter going out in front of you. Not on you, away from you. But you just see this little poof.
Yeah. Can I ask Tanari to make a wisdom awareness?
Yeah, go for it. And
doesn't usually go well. Oh.
You do hear a car starting up, and they're gone.
4.
Okay. Tanari, you would notice that while Charles is pretty much covered in blood at this point, there is some underneath the hat that he always wears. There is some blood just oozing down the center of his forehead.
You probably don't understand me, but I'm going to point and chitter that you might want me to sew that up.
So everyone sees Melly going squeaking. Squeak.
All right. So do I have this guy down now, or?
Oh yeah, you got him down. You drank him. You've given him 2 ag. He doesn't have arms left. Yeah, the man's down.
It was 4 ag because I had feral weapons up when I did it.
Yeah, that's why I'm saying
Okay,
Yes.
sorry.
I assume when you're biting somebody, you have gotten feral weapons on. Because you are a salty, very vindictive bitch like that, and we love you for it. Because holy shit.
5 crit to wits and awareness to see the squirrel pointing at something.
Oh yeah, you see it too. Tommy, would you
Okay.
like to see it?
You're muted.
Before I answer that question, what else is going on in here? Like, is there people left?
No!
Oh,
With
okay. Well then,
with the one guy who not only did because words and I get fleetness, and then he did split second. The man who caused all of this is gone with his employee, and the other guy who's got half a nose ran out, and those are the only 3 left from this entire scenario.
now curiosity: does removing the heart from a vamp, does it actually kill them, or does it just torp them, or?
Being it's an NPC and I really don't care, and it doesn't really apply to his continuous existence, I'd say he does die, and he doesn't
I
just.
was just gonna.
He doesn't ash.
Okay.
He doesn't ash. He's too young.
Cool. Then I guess I'm gonna go into wherever Malachi is.
So you're gonna tramp over some corpses. You're gonna go to the door. Malachi, what are you doing right now?
Are either of these people just dying, or did they just dead upon contact with the floor?
Well, the second one that you decided not only unload, most of your guns in, no, all of your guns in, that one's just dead on arrival. The other one's bleeding out.
Okay, well...
He's not in any...
Well, first of all, one of my 3 guns never saw use this combat.
Okay.
So...
Oh, I'm sorry. Is that point of order?
It is, yes. He never unload. At no point did he unload all of his guns.
I mean, what are you waiting for?
Somebody with body armor, because the 3rd one is the one that Morgan gave him.
Oh, okay, fair enough. All right, I'll give you that one. Yup.
So he'll holster, and the one that's dying, I mean, this guy ain't kindred, and he came for me. So I'm going to kneel down, I'm going to sink my fangs into his neck, and I am going to drain him.
Okay.
Especially since this guy isn't kindred, Like, it's not diablerie.
Okay, yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, gonna get myself to hunger 0. And that's what Tommy sees when Tommy walks in.
Okay, that's fair. Tommy, you'll see him right at the door eating. And Anita's just kind of like bloodied up. She goes to her desk and she's starting to clean things up and everything like that.
So what the fuck happened? As Tommy's just like holding this heart, like tossing it up and down like a little bouncy ball or something.
Finishes his meal, getting himself to hunger 0, because that last heartbeat,
Yeah.
that's the good stuff right there.
Mm-hmm.
Just pulls the fangs out. I was sent to talk, as he stands up, to her, gesturing towards Anita. And when I got here, there was a bunch of shouting and bullshit. And then it turned into a scuffle. And, people got thrown around, damage to a door, I draw guns, yada yada yada, corpses everywhere.
What the fuck is going on? She's kind of like is cleaning off her face, and because she got hit and riled pretty hard. We've been having these people come on all the time. What are y'all pushing?
Seems to me you could, as he turns towards Anita more fully, Seems to me that you could use a bit of an escape plan.
Yeah. You think?
How's the Chicago sound?
Look, you guys know I'm here because I am the de facto, and I'm holding it for Juggler. You produce Juggler. I'll step back and go the fuck away from this shit. Let him decide. Seems like he's not around.
No. And the thing is, like, strictly speaking, I should have been helping him.
Helping who? The cam asshole?
Yeah, you see, you're here camped out in this bookstore while we got another cam guy doing what they can to just ravage this place until they move on to Chicago. And what the fuck is even going on in Gary anyway?
Where do you want to start?
Like positives is what I'm looking for. What the fuck is going on in Gary that is worth you holding on to it for anyone, let alone Juggler?
Oh, she'll actually thumb over to where the wharf is, and a couple other places where they turn and smuggle in ammunition, guns, a whole bunch of other stuff. There's a whole other side business she's got going on. She doesn't give you all the details, but she goes, I could do a lot with just that wharf.
Right, like there's wharfs in East Chicago too.
Yeah, but they're held by Mel Davis. Can't make money when you're cutting it up, now can you?
I mean, you can, it's just not as much money.
What are you guys all... She's gonna actually, like, walk out into the main area, like, what are y'all doing here?
Trying to get you out so that both sides of this conflict can stop wasting their resources on a hopeless fight.
I'm not fighting. I've backed off that shit. We've lost like 6-7 blocks. Because we're backing off. We don't want to fight these guys.
If you're backing off, then it's time to leave.
Might as well not even be here, period. But why do they want it?
Because it's their staging point for Chicago.
Well, that's their problem. So is East Chicago. East Chicago's even closer!
They have to go through here to get to East Chicago.
Come on. Can't I just have my little place, for fuck's sake?
You can have your little place, but if you don't want to go to East Chicago, maybe we should get you somewhere else.
Oh, great. Where would you suggest? Because I'm sure as hell ain't going into Chicago.
Why not?
Are you kidding?
Maybe a few weeks further south might be a bit more your speed then.
Indianapolis? And deal with that
No.
Baron?
Nah, further south than that. He's a dickhead.
I'm aware of that. I had to deal with him just so I could get up here. Trust me, this is probably the easiest place because not only do I have the wharf, I can go to the train tracks. It's a perfect place so I can do transportation. Anywhere in the country.
If you're backing off, you're not going to have either of those places. If you back off, they're going to take them both.
So, I make a deal with you guys because apparently you guys are coming in and running Gary.
Pearl's gonna kind of snicker on the table at the idea that we're running Gary.
Who's the leader of this place right now?
Charles just looks over at Tommy.
Tommy's just gonna like wave with the heart in his hand.
Is that a heart?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So what do you want? I want at least a good, nice portion for us. I'm not asking for a world. Hell, I'm not even asking for all the important businesses here in Gary. Like there isn't anymore. I want those jackoffs off. Not to mention, Juggler found Mordecai. That's why I keep saying Mordecai. Mordecai is somewhere around here, and he's actually the Prince of Gary.
Modius is the name.
Modius, thank you. Modius is the Prince of Gary. Though, where they're at, I don't know.
What if we could find them for you and arrange a meeting wherever they're at?
Well, Mortius is your problem. I just want Juggler so that he can decide on what the fuck. I gave him my word. I was going to hold this as long as I can. I'm not gonna welch on my word.
You can hold it as long as you can, but it sure looks like you're getting rolled up.
Hey, when a Bruja gives their word, they give their fucking word.
You may have given you would hold it to your death, or just as long as you can.
As long as I can. Death, maybe, if it comes down to it.
Well, it was about to be your death, considering the numbers that were going on here tonight.
Yeah, that's because the Vanguard are bringing people down to Chicago.
Well, how about
Just seems like
we get you somewhere near the Gulf of Mexico?
Gulf of Mexico?
I hear New Orleans is pretty nice this time of year.
I would have absolutely no idea. I've never been down south.
I've got some contacts down there.
I know a guy down there. There's a nice little bed and breakfast. Might be able to hook you up with some people there. I'm sure these fellows also have some contacts down that way.
And who's gonna vouch for me? Because I'm not part of the whole tower shit. Hey, if you all are, that's cool. I'm not gonna. Look, I'm probably the most peaceful Bruja you guys have all met.
They have their own Anarch community down there too.
What?
Yeah, they got it. They got Unbound.
And I've got a contact down there that I can put you in touch with who's an autarchist and used to working in transporting guns and other things like that.
What about the people that are with me?
They can go too.
Do you go with us? And she'll look over at Tommy.
Tommy will nod.
Then do I tell you where everything else is at?
I mean, that would be useful, but...
Yeah, just be aware. If you go around the crazy-ass Elysium Mortius had, it's kind of rigged. He was paranoid. A little off-centered, if you will. His house alone is a fucking concave of insanity. But if you... Who is this prince? I heard it's supposed to be some kind of shadow dude. I didn't catch all the information.
Right, the actual praxis down there is a little bit in flux at the moment.
No, I meant here.
Oh, here. Yeah, it would be a La Sombra, wouldn't it?
Yeah, I heard.
And then, yeah. Then Kyle's phone goes off. He looks at it. Correction. New Orleans doesn't just have an Anarch community. Apparently, it just now got a Baron.
No, sweet Jesus. Wait, so I'm losing my baronship. Great.
Listen, lose your baronship, lose your life. Doesn't really seem like much of a hard thought to me.
And also, he points at Tommy. He ain't saying you can't come back.
No.
We're just saying get out of here until things get calmer.
Oh, so you're going to take care of the Vanguards?
If everything goes right, I don't think they're going to be that they won't be camping out here anymore.
Oh, so what you're going?
Snackies?
You're curtailing Maxwell as well? I may or may not have gotten an invitation to meet up with him, and I politely said maybe later. I didn't say
That was
no.
probably smart.
Eric was came here to convince me to go.
Listen, take our advice, remove yourself from the situation for a little while.
But
Then, once things calm down, you can come back up here, we'll talk. We'll work something out.
The nice thing is, again, you already, look, according to your own words, you already said you'll hold the barony as long as you can. This might be a good time to say you no longer can, while you are being actively offered an out.
I'm rolling here.
On that note, Morgan's. I just rolled a crit 7 persuasion to try and get her to take the deal.
Oh yeah, Sherry rolled.
Okay.
No, I appreciate the roll. They're like, fuck. Do I at least get a week to clear shit out?
I'd recommend doing it in less time. Like, that's gonna slow them down, pointing at the bodies.
Yeah.
But they'll be back. They can make more of them.
Really? Fucking monsters, dude. I mean, I know we're kindred, but goddamn.
I'll tell you what, if you can be out in 3 days, and anything that you can't get out in that time, let me know where it is. I'll take care of it for you.
You're giving me your word, right?
Mm-hmm. Yes, I'm giving you my word.
And anything you can't take with you, any businesses that you've got, send me the details needed to take them over. I'll cut you in for 15% of whatever the take is. You don't have to worry about any of the hassle that goes with running them.
Shit. Fine. Oh. God damn it. Alright, fine. You guys are gonna have to find Juggler.
Don't worry, we'll find him.
Promise?
I think we can handle that, yeah.
We're good at finding things.
Good. Find him. Get him in here. Let him see what's going on.
Okay.
I gotta make calls, guys. She'll go back into the warehouse and pick up her phone. And that's when the bopping, skipping Carrie comes in going, "We got one!"
Snackies?
I don't know. I think so. Yes, possibly. Hi.
Jump up on Carrie's shoulder.
And she's just wearing a Pink's sweatsuit that's got pink on the sleeve, one on the side of her leg, and she's got a black tank top. You can see there's just a little bit of blood. Her knuckles are a little bit red. He wasn't very fast, and he's missing half a nose. He wasn't really running fast. The other guy ran like super fast. We weren't able to get him. So, sorry about that.
What brought you down here?
Oh, we followed them. We were kind of like trying to guard the outside of the store.
There's been some issues with the 72. They'd been getting stopped by trucks, and we were trying to clear a few things out.
Yeah, the trucks outside there are blocking this door. Yeah, those are like the exact trucks. And I couldn't see the guy that was running super fast, but the guy with half the nose, that he looks really injured, but at the same time we kind of gang piled him in a bad thing of playing rugby, and we might have knocked him out a little bit, but that's okay. You guys questioned them, right?
Yeah, we'll question them.
Well, I mean, I
Here.
didn't know. I thought I'd ask. Is that a heart?
Morgan will pull out the other chopstick from the pair and hand it to her. Stake him, and we'll load him up in the back of the Jeep.
Oh. Tommy, why do you have a heart in your hand?
It's like a... You know how they have fidget spinners?
Yeah.
Or like stress relief balls? Yeah.
But that's a heart. That has blood.
Malachi just looks at Tommy like...
Melody's just gonna kind of pat Carrie gently and point to the door.
So, wait, we use hearts as stress balls?
Charles just takes the stake and goes to stake that one guy that Morgan wanted staked.
Yeah, thanks. When you leave, Charles, you're going to see the 4 other students. One sitting on their legs. The other 2, there's 2 others sitting on their arms. And, you know, the one guy's kind of like patting his head against the concrete to make sure he keeps being knocked out.
It's like dribbling a basketball.
Okay,
It's
so
a vampire college student.
Judy,
Yeah.
you need me to roll this?
You know what? No, his fortitude's kind of gone now.
Okay. Because I was going to say, I have 10 strength, 5 brawl, and also kindred dueling for staking. So
No,
Yeah,
roll it. Come on, do it.
I mean, if you want to. If you want to flex.
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 Well, the kindred dueling lore sheet says I don't have to take any kind of negative for
Yeah, call shot.
staking.
Yeah.
And
And you guys just keep, he just keeps balancing that head.
yeah, that's 7.
Yeah, you stake him, no problem. Body goes rigid, yep, everything, yeah. The funny thing is that when, they get off of him, his body is in that T-pose.
Yeah.
And the 2 guys are like, hey, Mr. McCabe, where do you want us to take him? And they will pick him up. One will pick them up by the one arm, the other will pick up by the other. He goes, look, he comes travel size now.
Excellent. You can weekend at Bernie's then. Do you want this guy?
Daily, what's the best place to handle interrogations around here? You've got some places here, don't you?
Yeah, we can go to the church.
Wait, we're taking him to church? Isn't that a weird... That's not like that Poser song, right? Or Poser. What's his name again?
Poser?
Oh, thanks. I wasn't sure if it was Poser or not, but cool.
I mean, I liked the architects.
I guess we can take him to the church, sure.
So, the 2 guys go, gotcha, we'll put him in the back of the truck we brought. I think the flatbed's gonna be decent for this. And then they both start humming Take Me to Church while taking this guy to the flatbed truck.
Be sure and cover him up.
Oh, okay. Who brought the tarp?
You know, maybe I should go with them so they won't fuck it up.
Please.
Yeah, Tommy will go with them to help them not fuck it up.
Morgan will pick up the guy who was inside the shop and got staked and haul him along.
The meth head is helping the college students not fuck it up.
Yeah,
fine, he's done a job.
and he's got the heart in his pocket now. It's in there.
Karis,
That was good luck charm.
Karis gonna be like, we did, okay, right?
Yeah, you did great.
Okay, because, we were totally not sure on if you guys wanted us to go. The guy ran too fast, and I was right on his heel, almost right on his heels, and I just couldn't keep up. So I'm sorry, but the guy he was carrying had like no arms and no legs beneath his knees. So yeah, he didn't look so good. I mean, he looked pretty like shit. But that guy's usually the one that's hounding us. So good job, I guess.
Yeah, he ain't gonna be doing a whole lot of hounding anybody for a little bit.
Why?
Well, he lost his arms and his legs, so that takes a little bit to recover from.
I thought we just kind of like next day pop them back out, or something.
Nah, that shit takes time.
Oh.
Not stuff like that.
He'll be good to go in like a week and a half.
So we're like frogs. We can grow limbs slowly.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Why are we frogs?
I would have said lizards, but you know.
Well, frogs. We're amphibious.
No.
Are we? I mean, can we just like walk underwater and not have to worry about shit?
I mean, yeah, I've done that before.
That's a thing. Yeah.
Can we swim?
You get deep enough, you don't have to worry about sunlight.
Oh shit, that's crazy. Wait, has anyone gone down like in like the ocean and shit?
Pressure.
Yeah,
pressure's a problem.
Oh, pressure's still a bitch?
Yeah, you know, just like how, like, you know, like, it, in some ways it's less of a problem, and in other ways it's worse of a problem. You know, kind of similar to how, like, get your arm cut off is simultaneously more and less of a problem. Less of a problem because it ain't gonna kill you, you ain't gonna bleed out. But it's more of a problem because, you know, once you don't got any more limbs, you can't stop the other person doing a whole bunch of other things to you that you'll still manage to survive.
So we can actually legitimately say this is but a flesh wound and get away with it.
As long as they don't decide to just kill you after that.
Well, that's fair.
Or do a whole bunch of other shit to you.
Right! Mental note, not to have people... This makes the song Disarm from Smacking Pumpkins completely different now. Right. Okay, I'm gonna go and help put a guy in a church. Do they have a crossy thing we could just kind of pin him up? I mean, it's almost sacrilegious, but at the same time, kind of ironic.
Tom is laughing at this idea as he walks out the door because he loves it.
Hey, I'll go with you, and we've got a basement.
You know what?
Put my snackies on the cross. No.
Oh no, we're totally putting the
we're not
snackies on the
we're not
cross.
putting your snackies on a cross. We're putting your snackies on a decorative hanging device from which you can eat it from.
I don't think the queen's gonna like this.
I'm just kidding. We're not nah, it's not snackies at this point. I'm just kidding.
Wait a minute. What is a snacky?
You really don't want to know. You really don't want to know.
But do you guys have snacks for the squirrel? I mean,
it's like Malachi will go to Carrie and like turn her around, like physically, and start walking towards the van so that start walking towards, you know, getting all that done. Say, trust me when I say you really don't want to know. If you don't know, you can't pretend. You don't have to pretend you don't know.
Oh, okay. Right. Sure. No.
It's me. You don't want to know. Tommy, don't tell him. You shouldn't have told me, but you did. And now I'm telling you, you don't want to know.
Tell her what?
Thank you! I was waiting for somebody to do the Atlantis thing! Thank you! God damn!
Hold on, I'm working on the clip.
That was beautifully executed. Well fucking done. You've now killed Kyle, aka Malachi, aka Roderick. There you are. Well done. Okay, sure. She just kind of just lets herself get walked out. So who's left in the shop? Charles and
Malachi.
No, Malachi took Carrie out of the shop so that she wouldn't keep asking what snackies were.
Okay, so I've got
Charles
Morgan
has
had-
called in a cleanup crew, by the way.
Okay.
Morgan took the one who was staked inside out to the truck to get secured with the other one.
And where's Miss Snackies at?
In a truck, I assume.
Okay. And you
The one
guys.
without a nose.
Okay. So you guys all no. Are you guys all going to the church?
It sounds so wrong in this game.
Mm-hmm.
Malachi is decidedly not going to the church because at this point he is A, making sure Carrie doesn't go anywhere in which she might discover what snackies are.
Okay. Poor Carrie.
Yeah.
You'd be like, sure.
And yeah. And he's also going to keep Carrie around to help him make sure Anita is able to transition out of Gary as smoothly as possible. Which I'm sure will also earn Carrie some bonus points in Chicago for helping make sure there's one less Anarch leader in what is theoretically Camarilla territory.
What Carrie can do is she will call in some of the 72 to help back up the store. But they will make sure that they're not in the way of the cleanup crew that Charles has ordered.
Yeah, no, like the cleaning crew and the packing crew are two separate crews.
Right. But they will try and stay away from the cleaning room because, God forbid, they get in the middle of all that. So they will... Carrie will call, like, 15, 16 of them to come down and help pack up.
Okay.
All right? So while that's going on... oh, my God, thank you. What are you doing, Sai? Thank you, Sai. What you're gonna do? You're gonna say you're welcome too. Sai's just like, shh, just let things happen. So yeah, okay. So as everyone goes to church, but Kyle, because I can't remember any of your other names because you have multiple names going on at this point, we're gonna fade to seeing the kids going in the back, taking off the tarp, and just kind of this guy and walking him in, kind of like he's like a tow line now.
They got a weekends at Birmingham, one on either side, just like, come on.
Come on, dude. We know you're drunk, man. You did a lot of bong hits. It's okay, man. Come on.
Exactly.
And they will then bring him down the stairs and into the basement like Morgan had told them. And there will be a decorative, unique kind of holder that they will gently loop him onto. There might not be rope, but zip ties are a thing.
It'll work for now.
Hey, this is cool. This is alright, right?
Yeah. Works for me.
How long do we keep the chapstick in?
Oh, leave that in for now.
Oh, okay. Anything else? We're gonna go help Carrie.
Yeah, good idea.
Okay. Well, we're glad we can help.
Thank you.
No, thank you. I mean, hey, we actually get to do some things and, be a part of shit. So, yay?
Well, thank me then.
Thanks. We appreciate it.
There you go. You're welcome.
Cool. They just start humming, what can we say except you're welcome as they're walking out. It's a thing. And as they're going down, the woman that you guys had previously seen on Gilded comes down the stairs, kind of looking at what's going on. And she said,
"This is the most recent one that we were looking for earlier tonight."
That she was looking for, and she's in a beautifully decked out gown. Just taking your time going down the stairs. As you guys are all looking over this guy who's staked.
Evening.
Hello.
I don't believe we've been introduced. Morgan Daly.
Miss Restora.
Pardon?
Miss Restora.
Miss Restaurant.
Mm-hmm.
Lovely to meet you.
Lovely to meet you as well. What can I do? What is going on? I had a whole bunch of shots by my area.
Bit of a jurisdictional disagreement. We're getting it sorted out.
What part of this jurisdiction is for what?
That's, there's been some new management recently. He'll gesture over to Tommy.
Can I wits and streetwise her name?
Mm-hmm.
Seen, so rouse wits. Could I add either criminal contacts or camp status to that?
Criminal contacts. Cam status would not apply.
Great, that's more dice.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Crit 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So crit 9.
You know that she's definitely mincing. She's been here for quite some time. Possibly down in Joliet. Or maybe she was with them before they left. And she's possibly residing in Chicago. And she's done some work for Winnetka for a price.
Got it. Tommy will just kind of, nod in her general direction, and say, it's nice to meet you.
Pleasure. I am assuming you're the, and she'll look down at me up and down. I'm assuming you're the, second in command.
I am.
Is there any room for people such as me to be able to come down here and, set up shop?
I don't see why not. What did you have in mind?
No, I would say the huge, but I don't think many people like finally crafted human furniture anymore.
Well, far be it from me to discourage creativity.
That's fair. What are you allowing?
I think we should maybe have a more private conversation, but I'd be more willing to consider if you wanted to maybe give us a demonstration. We do have a new friend here that we'd need to get some information from.
And you'd like me to help?
Well, it's not so much that we need the help, but knowing what you could do, I'm sure it would be help.
What do you want to know from him?
Everything.
This is the long, wicked smile on her face. Not a problem. May I ask for somebody to help me as an assistant?
I can do that.
Perfect. Do I do it here? Do you have another room?
Well, why don't I give you the penny tour and you can tell me what would be most suitable?
Anywhere where you can lie him down flat, and I can work over him.
So I'm assuming, Junie, that there would be a choir room where they would all go to, prepare for what they're gonna do when they, come out and sing.
Mm-hmm.
Gonna
Yeah.
take them to the choir room.
Sounds perfect. I'm assuming the choir room is slightly soundproof.
Yes, we updated that when we took over.
Great. That sounds perfect. So, I can just... Do you need him on the cross or not?
Oh, that was just for fun.
I mean, I can still keep him on the cross for fun. It's up to you.
Whatever you know what? I'm gonna leave this in your expert hands.
I mean, I'd rather not stain the woodwork, all things being equal.
No worries.
That's what you're concerned about, stained woodwork. Priorities, Daily.
Yes.
This isn't...
He's not my problem. Do you know how much it costs to get teak restored?
I don't know and I don't care.
Well, that makes one of us.
Right.
Anyway.
She'll just walk over, pick the whole thing up, turn it sideways, and walk into the room.
Morgan will follow along.
So will Tommy, because this is exciting.
She'll just say, make sure you shut the door. We don't want to hear screaming.
Morgan will shut the door.
The squirrel's gonna what?
Squirrel's more than a little interested in this.
Oh boy.
So on the way over, Charles drinks some of the blood bags that he keeps to drop his hunger down a bit.
Mm-hmm.
And he will follow them in to help interrogate the guy.
Yeah. Let's just put this way. There's gonna be a lot of there's gonna be a lot of things going on in that room.
Melody's gonna learn that you can craft with people.
I don't think
It's like knitting.
That.
It's like knitting with screaming yarn.
As soon as you said Samisi, I was like, yay!
Junie, is this the contact that we had talked about before?
Mm-hmm.
Morgan will absolutely take notes and try to arrange for some more in-depth instruction.
And with that lovely, pleasant thought in mind, I'm going to close session because I don't think anyone wants to hear, the whole understanding of how we gently decamped a person to find out information.
Listen, I'm just gonna say, I've got a heart in my pocket right now. Like, we're gonna call that the average of what happens.
That thing
and it only goes
better
downhill
not
from there.
drip on my carpet. Okay?
Oh yeah, by this point
And
it's like leaking through my pocket and like it's getting all over your
do
nice
not
white couch.
sit,
Like
stay off the white couch. It is brand new Corinthian leather.
Ooh.
No.
Tommy like
Corinthian
purposefully
leather.
like just like wiping bloody hands.
Is
like,
it
all
rich
over
Corinthian
white
leather?
marble,
Leather? Do I need to put my
Not
face
anymore.
against it?
I mean, with Charles there, you don't have to, get blood on your hands.
No.
'Cause-
Well, I'm talking about from the heart in my pocket.
Oh, but from that,
Like,
yeah.
And I'm assuming my entire
Too
arm
late.
is just covered
It's
in blood.
too
Like,
late.
I will have to write out a thing that happens and send it to those involved because decamping somebody is truly an art form when you have the Zamisi involved.
The only question Melanie really has is, do I get to eat him when she's done?
Depends on what he says.
Depends on what's left.
Depends on whether or not he makes a nice couch.
Look,
I
I chewed
mean-
someone's nose off.
Yeah, that was his.
Licked my paws when I was done. Okay. There
Listen,
doesn't have to be much left.
Morgan doesn't need to worry about the furniture getting stained. He's got a new couch right there.
Oh my god. How Right! I do want you guys all to, if you guys have questions or something that you want asked, please send me at least your top 10 questions, and I will be writing up a thing and doing rolls. So, anyone has questions, type them up, send them to me in a DM. I will incorporate this in with my writing, why we are decamping and CP3ing somebody expertly.
It's not the
As compared to
C3PO.
not
This is the
expertly.
food processor.
No, you're the food processor. Lucy's the one who's CP3ing and, decamping somebody. This is fine.
I feel like what Lucy does is probably more comparable to like making kebabs.
No. Lucy is doing something that a 5-star chef would do.
Okay.
And then I
yeah.
get involved, and it no longer looks like a 5-star chef.
You're just like a shredder, like.
Well, she's also...
I don't like vampires, so I'm just gonna play in whatever's left as long as Morgan will let me.
Yeah.
It's a good thing Malachi's not here. I'm just
The
gonna say
coteries
that.
conscience, everyone.
Yeah.
That's the bad thing is like you got what, humanity 8?
7.
7? You got humanity 7 and like
But she was never human, so it's not so much
that's true.
humanity
it's
7
it's
as
Fae
Fae
7.
7.
Yeah.
And that's a very, very
changelings
different
are mortal, actually. They have both a human soul and a Fae soul.
Oh man.
Neither
many
of which
souls.
like vampires.
That's too many. Okay, that's too many souls. We have to get rid of them.
I
Well,
mean...
the problem is when you turn a changeling, that Fae soul sticks around. It's the human soul that gets kicked out.
Yup.
Exactly.
And
So,
when it's a when it's a changeling that spent several hundred years getting hunted by a Malkavian on a semi-regular basis.
things
I mean,
happen.
Listen. So we're all degenerates, okay? Except
I mean,
for
Charles is
Malachi.
just over here. He's like,
Look,
humanity
Charles
7.
just likes a good fight, though, right?
Yes.
Yeah, exactly. Charles
I,
gets it.
I imagine Charles standing back, watching everyone else, going, "The fuck did I get into?"
I mean, you're not wrong.
Meanwhile, Tommy's popping like heroin gummy bears in his mouth, like.
Charles is more like, what did Trisha get me into?
Nothing, darling. More adventure than you need. See, it's...
Wait,
Damn
hang on.
Tremere, they'll suck you in every time.
It's...
Charles,
She was concerned about you getting bored.
That's it! That's it! You're not bored, yeah?
Does Charles know that one of the people that's ostensibly kind of a coterie member is also ostensibly kind of an Archon?
Oh, are you talking about Kyle? Yeah. No, he knew that. He was there and asked Kyle if he wanted the prince dead or not.
That's
So-
true.
My headcanon then is the way to rationalize all of this is quite simply, this is what happens when the Camarilla is sick of your shit.
They bring Charles in. The tracks.
Well, no, this whole coterie. It's like,
No,
Archon, go find some people to do some shit.
No, that's not okay. Listen, do not set those level of expectations on us because we are not that smart. We're like if that's what like the Justicar had wanted Kyle to do, but like he found like the worst possible group to possibly do that, and we've just been getting really fucking lucky.
Everyone thinks that, when the Justicar tells an Archon, go find some people and take care of this, that it's like, the Spain portion of Interview with the Vampire.
Yeah.
But really, it's just like, you know, a more violent version of what we do in the shadows.
Yes, exactly. Look, I'm not saying that, you know, we're just like Laszlo and Nandor, like, and Nadia just fucking shit up, but that's exactly what we are.
Well, with that being said, let's start with Thorns and Roses. Because, oh my god. Brittany, go first, please.
I had a great session. Rose, this was a lot of fun, and we finally got to see Morgan's new pad that he's been working on for like 2 months. Incidentally, that's in the RPG table, Gilded, so you should be there. Thorn, I think I fucked up something on my character sheet a few sessions back, and I need to talk to the storyteller about that, because I spent some XP and forgot to mark a thing down and need to get that sorted out.
That's fair. I'm here for people when they need to talk to stuff. That's no worries. So we'll do that after stream.
Cool.
Tommy.
Okay. Thorn. Tommy is really sick of being Seneschal. Like, he hates the responsibility. It's no fun. But otherwise, this was a great time. Like, you got to rip a heart out, and now there's a Samisi. Like, it's exciting.
Yes, you're gonna watch somebody get decamped.
Right. It'll be fun. Be a great
So,
time.
quick question. Tommy, are you going to be, like, opening Tommy's home for unwanted Zamisi and like doing a Zamisi rescue shelter?
No, that's not what's gonna happen.
Also,
but I'm already saying
they don't need any help getting a rescue shelter. They can just kidnap about 20 people and make one themselves.
Exactly. Who needs to have one? The Zamisi can just. You should show him the thing. If you haven't, the thing you showed me. Show him the thing. He will love it.
Aha.
Yes.
Charles would just be giving critique on the Zamisi's technique because he lived with at least 2 Zamisi for a long time. And both of you know who I'm talking about.
Oh yeah. No, Lucy is very, very clinical and very clean. But when she has to create, she is very inventive.
Morgan's just taking notes, both of the critique and what she's doing.
Okay, so Thorns and Roses, Charles.
So, Rose, this was a lot of fun. Even with the little drop there for just a minute.
Yeah, sorry about that.
No, it was still fun. Like, and Thorn, someone who was not about to die, was close enough to see to see something about Charles.
Oh,
I was not planning on, but
that's okay. You know, one little secret.
She has no flipping clue.
Snowflake does not recognize other snowflake.
So
you saw a hole to sew up.
Yes.
So just to so that everybody's on the same page, I'm going to drop the thing that Sai asked me to share with you,
yes,
right here into the chat. And for everybody who is watching, you know, if you want to know what's going on, just look up Cathedral of Flesh on it's like in the White Wolf wiki. Trigger warning: it's exactly what it says on the tin.
I don't think I want to Google that phrase ever.
Oh my god, not that one.
Yep.
Oh, that's yeah.
It's fun. It's so much fun. I want it.
Concerned about you.
It's, you know what? It probably is concerned about me.
Mm-hmm.
There was a little bit of a forest that was set up last season that Morgan got to see a little bit of. But this is definitely more impressive, but right in line with what he's come to expect from Kindred.
Ooh, that's the mood. Tanari!
This is normal.
Tanari, thorns and roses.
I have no thorn. I got to eat someone's face. I get to play with it later. I didn't get chewed out for taking off on my own or eating someone's face.
Not chewed out yet.
If they have to
I don't think I'm getting
reconvene.
chewed out at all. It's too late.
Yeah, I think everyone's all going, oh my god, Samisi, you're gonna do what now? Oh, we gotta watch. Wait, Squirrel did what? Nah. Wait, I totally forgot about that. It was like, what, 4 hours ago? 4 ages ago? No, can't remember that one. Kyle. Thorns and Roses.
Rose. I got to do everything that I love about Vampire the Masquerade in this game. Like, I got to do some social stuff and talking with Anita. I got to do some shooty stuff with powers.
Shooty stuff with powers. It's how we normally roll things.
Yeah, but not like I got to do everything I love to do in Vampire the Masquerade right here in this session, and I am so happy about it.
Nice.
Thorn. Little bit sad Kyle didn't get to meet Lucy, but whatever.
Don't worry. We always have next session.
I was going to say, I'm sure there will be other opportunities.
Absolutely.
That's what Kyle gets for being like a broody loner who like goes off on his own. That's
I
what he
promise you, there will absolutely be some plot with Kyle from this.
Yeah, probably.
Oh, that'd be hilarious.
Probably.
All right, gang. Well, thank you so much for coming in. We will be back later, probably tomorrow or probably next week. Depends on what goes on. And we hope you all have fun. Take care. Remember, you all have a seat at the table, and we will see you next time. Bye.